live, my premiere of the Mr.Dugas live call-in show. Sorry about that, man. I've been having technical issues, technical difficulties, but we got it all lined up, man. We got it all figured out, yo. We ready to roll, man. It's the first one, so things are kind of a little, things may be a little hectic, man. You know how it is on the first go round, yo. But we ready to roll now, man. We ready to roll now. I got everything up running. Looking forward to chopping it up with y'all, man. We gonna do this. Well, now an hour and a half, basically. So look, man, y'all want to give me a call, 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087. Yo, if y'all want to jump on and give me a call, yo. What's going on, everyone? Uh, what's going on? What's going on? Like I said, I'm trying to find a way where I could have pinned it up there, but once again, I'm gonna have to still figure that out. Call in show, man. Want to chop it up with me? Only thing I ask, let's keep it clean. Try not to curse and stuff like that, man. But 337-467-7087 is the number, man. Call me. I'll pick up. Y'all gonna be on the speaker and we gonna chop it up, yo. And we gonna chop it up. Glad everybody could be in. What's going on, Crimson Brave? What's going on, Jock Talk? I'm good. How you doing? Let's see. What's going on, Brandy Lewis? Go Tigers. That's right. Beat Tennessee. That's right. Let's see. What's up, Title Man? My sister is at the hospital. Could have the baby girl soon. I'm excited. Oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, congrats to your sister, man. I pray for a real healthy delivery, man. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, yo. Glad you're gonna have your new niece, man. That's awesome, yo. What's up, Gay City Blue Devil? But yeah, y'all, man. What's up, Buck Skill, Skull Gang in the house? All right, Mr. Dugas, what's going on, yo? And Dugas hitting home run the other day. Yeah, hit two of them. That's my unofficial cousin, yo. But yeah, man, y'all give me a call, man. 337-467-7087. That's 337-467 7087, yo. Let's see. Braves suck right now. Losing to Zunia only made it work. Yeah, it's tough, yo. It's real tough right now. Without a Zunia. But the last 2 days was unacceptable. The games were right there to win. You win these two games. You're 2 games over 500, and you're right in the thick of things. Which I mean, you still technically are, but you really right in the thick of things of the NFC East. But I mean NL East, but it's an up and down season, man. The only thing, the Mets are not completely running away with this division yet, so it's still got time to kind of get things going and hopefully turn everything around, yo. Let's see. But yeah, 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087. I'm still trying to learn how to like pin it in the comments, man. I thought it was simple, but clearly it ain't. Let's see. Let's try something here. The nope, nope, nothing. Let's see. Are you looking forward to the new Space Jam? I am. I am. I think LeBron gonna be a better actor than Michael Jordan was in the original one, but I don't know if it's gonna be better than the original one. I mean, I seen it as a little kid. I went to the movie see it. It's a classic, yo, and especially the fact that what made that story so unique was that um, Michael Jordan sincerely left the game and came back to the game. So that's what made that storyline a little more unique in the original Space Jam, where it's like he retired, he played baseball. Space Jam got him back to playing basketball, and then he went back to playing basketball. So that's what made that original movie so unique, yo. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find a way to pin this number in the chats, man. I thought it would have been simple, but it's actually not. I thought I could have just simply pinned it, but let's see. Hold on. Let me see something here. Let me try something. Uh, I don't see. I don't see where I could pin y'all messages, but I can't write something and pin it, yo. I thought it would have been. Let's see. Hold on. I can't even. Dang it! I can't even like. How do I even? I should know this thing, y'all. I'm sorry. I should know this. I really thought it would have been simple. The I really thought it would have been real simple to just type it, but I don't even have that option, yo. Because I know I'm gonna figure it out, man. By the time we get to the next Thursday, I'll have this thing figured out, man. I apologize for that, yo. I thought it would have been simple, but once again, man, I'm gonna try it. It's 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087, yo. Y'all want to give me a call, man? I'm gonna be on for about another exactly an hour and a half, yo. Um, man, I can't. Trying to figure. Oh, what I done did. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, man, how to get this thing, yo. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We gonna just, if y'all get it, man, give me a call. If not, man, I'll just chop it up with y'all in here, like on the live Q&A, until I figure till I figure this thing out, man. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Once again, hold on. Yeah. If somebody put it, maybe I could pin it. 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087, yo. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'm an Eagles fan, but not an LSU. What's up, Nighty? Hey, that's what's up. Hey, I'm just glad you're an Eagles fan, yo. Fly, Eagles, fly. Looking forward to see what we do this season, yo. It should be a real fun season, man. Like I said, once again I apologize, yo. I really thought this thing would have been simple, but I thought I could have just type it and leave it up here, but I don't even have an option to I don't even have an option to I don't even have an option, man, to type it in. Uh let's see. Nah, I don't even see I don't even see the option, man. I don't even see the option, man. There we go. We got our first call, man. What's going on? Welcome to Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas, who I have the pleasure of speaking with.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? Hello? Hey, how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
You hear me now?
Hey, I hear you. What's going on?
Nigga, this buzz noise in the back. Buzz.
Y'all got it's a buzz noise in the back?
Hello?
Hello? Let's see. Hold on. Hello? All right, let's try this again. What's going on? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? You can hear me?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
What's that? It's hanging up, man. I don't know. We having real difficulties right now. Try to call back again, Carl. I'm gonna take it off the speaker. I'm gonna try it on my regular phone. Hey, just give me try it again, yo. I'm gonna try it on my regular instead of on the speaker. Apparently there's a buzz noise. But once again, the number is 337. All right, here we go. Let's see. What's up, Carla? Welcome to Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugas.
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up? Nothing much, bro.
What's that?
I got nothing much. I'm about to school game.
Oh, what's going on? How you doing? Glad to hear from you. First ever call on the Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugas premiere.
Yeah. Man, that's good. I don't know what's going on. I pinned it. I don't know if I put the number in the chat. Maybe you can send it now.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me try to check it out. Uh, let's see. I see your last comment when it said can't hear when I call. Let's see.
Number?
Yeah, I don't see it. I hope you see. That's the only thing. I hope this YouTube ain't try to like spam it. That's another thing. Let me see.
I'm not gonna spam. I don't spam it.
Yeah, because sometimes they automatically spam comments if they think it's inappropriate. Cause yeah, I don't see it. But I'll figure it out, man, to find a way to get it up on the chat, for next week. But what's going on, yo? Can I help you with tonight?
Nothing much. Do you watch basketball?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You watch hockey?
Nah, I don't really watch hockey too much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be aware of who wins, like whenever it's over. I know the Tampa Bay Lightning won it last year. I know they knocked off the was it last round? Was it the Florida Panthers? I want to see
The Hurricanes.
the Hurricanes, right?
Yeah. We're going back to the finals again, to the conference finals.
Oh,
Again.
oh, that's what's up, man. I mean, Tampa Bay, man, right now is a real city of champions right now, yo. When you
I know it's amazing. I love it here.
Oh, I bet that's a lot of fun right now. You got the Buccaneers winning it all. You got Tom Brady in town bringing back the whole entire team. The Lightning won it all last year, and I mean the Tampa Bay Rays were right there. With the Dodgers, they just fell short in Game 6.
Man, that stupid kid. I blame the manager taking out the pitcher. I blame his ass.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand that either. That's all analytics.
I wish I was there, man. I wish I was there on the stream. I'm cussing like a sailor. Why don't you had the game won? You had the lead, and you did take out the pitcher. An idiots.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it because Kevin Cash should have manager still. We're winning baseball right now.
yeah.
On team in baseball right now.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy. Like, what do they got going on over there with the Rays, yo? Because it's like it don't matter what players they lose, it don't matter what man. Like when Joe Madden left, and it just seemed you got teams like the New York Yankees, and you got teams like the
Where's my small market team?
exactly, and yet they're still competing in a year in year out basis.
I think it's the Brady effect.
Hmm. Yeah, that's awesome, yo.
It could be. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but
That-
I was upset with what made my show, but I'm not upset no more. We're not moving after all.
Right. I don't blame you because I was watching it and I was saying to myself, like, why did they do that? He had it going on, but his explanation made it worse. I mean, some of these coaches, they have their own little thing that they like to do, their own philosophy, but at the same time,
If he had the game in the bag, was it the seventh inning, eighth inning? It was almost towards we were about to win that game.
right?
And we traded his ass too, by the way. You know he's on the roster, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he with who he with now? And he with the Padres, huh?
Yeah. I also we got one of that guy, man. Devin Ortiz. Not Devin Ortiz, double A. He's good too. Man.
Yeah,
He's a special player.
oh yeah,
We're a couple of special players. Man, I don't know, man. I think it's just the Tom Brady effect. It's like Tampa Bay right now.
right.
Man. What's your thoughts on the Tim Tebow situation? The Tim Tebow thing, man?
Man, it's I'm torn because on one end I actually really like Tim Tebow as a player and especially as a person. Yeah, but the problem is, with Urban Meyer, when you go into an NFL locker room and you have NFL players who've been busting their behinds, and your guy, who you just bring him in and give him a contract when, there's other tight ends who've been really, putting in the work around the NFL, and they get pushed to the back for a 33-year-old guy who never played the position. So it's not a good look.
That is true. Man, they look at they you could have. I don't know why Cam. I don't know why Cam Kaepernick not in the league yet. I don't know why.
Right.
He should be in the league.
Yeah.
He should. But you know why. Well, I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
why. Because I think we know why. It's racist, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a lot of that going on.
Sorry to say it though.
Oh no, no. I mean, it's unfortunately, it's a lot of that going on. But at the same time, man, it's
Do
oh,
you think the sports is rigged though? If you be real, do you think it's rigged?
the only thing in sports that I think may be rigged is the draft lottery. I think the draft lottery is rigged. I don't think, I know people say, oh, it's rigged for this team to do this. And don't get me wrong, at times things look a little suspect.
I don't know how the Cleveland Cavaliers somehow get two first round picks magically.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
It's like crazy. Then he comes back, they trade the draft picks.
yeah.
There we go. You trade into to get Kyrie. Wow.
Yeah, you got three top number one picks in 4 years when LeBron's not there. Like, I mean, Anthony Davis leaves the I mean, Chris Paul leaves the Hornets or whatever. They end up with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis leaves the Pelicans. They end up with Zion. And mark my words, I have a strong feeling that the Houston Rockets are going to end up with the number one pick. They lost Cade Cunningham. I mean, they lost James Harden, and they may get Cade Cunningham.
Hey, I really think it might be the Timberwolves.
Them, well, we'll see. We'll see. I think it should be coming up in the next couple of weeks or so.
Or Houston. It could be Houston. It's going to be Houston because no more James Harden.
Oh yeah.
Storybook ending.
Mm-hmm. They got to replace Harden because the thing.
Do you think it's fair to the big three? How do you feel about the competition now? It's not competitive no more.
I mean, it's unfortunate from.
It's just like the NFL. The NFL can demand a trade. Like that. We just seen our Elliot Jones demand a request and get what he asked for.
Right.
That's just Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean the issue.
The powerhouse team.
Oh yeah, I mean the issue with that is that you have these players which I understand it from a way because now the NBA has it to where the star power rules. People go watch the NBA to watch the stars, so they want to win. They don't want to be. Dame Lillard is one of the rare athletes that's look. I'll stay in Portland and figure it out.
Yes, I think he can get traded. I don't know if you read his article a couple days ago. This was an article, so he might be getting traded.
Yeah, well they got that out there.
Did you hear about? Did you hear Porzingis went down to Dallas? Did you hear about that? Porzingis.
Oh
He
yeah,
went out.
well, I mean, I don't know where he's trying to go. Cause
I heard Westbrook out. Chris Paul. I heard Chris Paul declare he declined his option.
oh
He'll
yeah,
be a free agent now.
well yeah, he might end up with the Lakers. The Lakers need a point guard.
Yeah, he gonna be a Laker town. Do you think this ripoff? Look at this now. The Lakers, you bounced out the first round out of nowhere. Do you think that's what they should do? When the Lakers gonna make a blockbuster move now, or somehow they're gonna use that pick in the first round and traded it, get an all-star player.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think honestly, if Chris Paul really does leave Phoenix, I think he's gonna end up with the Lakers. They is either Chris Paul or Kyle Lowry.
Lakers or Clippers, or he go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, I don't think he'll go to Brooklyn, but
If one superstar player goes to Brooklyn, I'm gonna blow my mind.
oh yeah, nah, I think they done with those type of players. But we gonna see. It should be interesting. But I'm gonna clear it up to see if I can get some more calls. But look, I greatly appreciate you calling. Thank you so much, yo. Enjoyed the call.
I like the Bucks and Eagles rivalry. That's another thing I want to talk about. The rivalries.
Oh yeah, week 6, Thursday night football.
I don't know if Bucks and Eagles don't like each other. We never did either.
Well, yeah.
Look at it. I don't know why you want to be Saints fan, but you like LSU Tigers.
Well,
You don't want to be a Saints fan.
well, nah. I mean, my dad is. When I got to tell people when I was young, they were terrible to say the least.
I know.
Trash.
I know.
Yeah, and I was a huge McNabb guy. McNabb coming. I like McNabb at Syracuse.
From New Orleans?
Was that?
You from New Orleans?
Well, I'm from Louisiana. Not technically New Orleans, but I'm a Louisiana native. But I'm about a couple hours from New Orleans.
Man, you should go to one of those games. Have you been there for the game yet?
Yeah, I've been to some.
Man, is it really true to have the jail inside the stadium? Is it really true?
Nah, but they do have a graveyard underneath the stadium though.
Is the fans really that bad? I heard there's a lot. It's crazy the fans over there.
Well, I mean, the fans get rowdy everywhere, so I don't mean I don't want to say they worse than anybody else. It's just fans are fans. Like I go to a bunch of LSU games, and I mean, especially when it's a rivalry like a Florida or something or Alabama or something, it gets a little rowdy.
Alabama, that's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I let you go now because I don't want to tie up the phone.
Oh, it's all good, man. But greatly appreciate it.
You too, bro.
All right, you too. All right, y'all. But yeah, once again, the number to call in is, let's see. And next week, man, I'm gonna have it figured out to find out how to pin the number on my comments, man. It's not letting me do it right now. Excuse me, but number is 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087. I apologize. I thought that it would have been simple to do. But I thought it would have been simple to do, but apparently it's a little more difficult than I thought. If I knew that, I would have been messed with it. But I promise next week I'm gonna have this thing. I'm gonna have this thing figured out to where I could pin the number on top of the chat to where I don't have to keep repeating it. Like, all right, we got another caller coming in. Well, let's see. Sorry about that. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, awesome. Well, I have the pleasure of speaking with.
I'm James Bush. I'm not in the chat right now.
Oh, okay. How's it going, James?
I'm doing good.
All right, what's on your mind tonight? Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yo, I know you're an Eagles fan. I'm a 49ers fan.
Okay, okay. Week 2 should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, we were banged up last year, so
Oh yeah,
we're healthy
definitely.
this year. So
Yeah, y'all definitely was, yo. We dodged that bullet. I remember that Sunday. It was crazy because it was the same night the Heat was playing the Celtics, in like game 6. So I was going back and forth between both games. But I remember Wentz had a big pass. That's when Travis Fulgham kind of broke out a little bit, and y'all had that other guy out there. Which quarterback was it that was struggling?
oh, I forgot his name.
But yeah, then y'all went to the other guy, and then he just was like he nearly brought the 49ers back.
Yeah, it came down to the final play, Hail Mary.
Yeah, and I was scared when I seen George Kittle around there. I definitely was a little worried. Yo, Nick Mullins' his name. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy.
That guy. Then I think y'all put Beathard out there, and he did. Or was it vice versa? I know it was Beathard and Mullins. I'm trying to think which one was struggling and which one nearly brought y'all back. But 49ers got a good
Mullins
team.
was the one.
Yeah, what you think
Nick
about your
Mullins was the one that
division?
was struggling.
Yeah, what you think about your division? How you think y'all fare in your division?
We'll be contending for it, but it's going to be hard. It's the toughest division in the NFL.
Yeah,
I think.
definitely.
And the Eagles got the easiest one.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, but which, we'll get it together at some point. Yeah, we'll get it together. The whole division.
Do you, th- do you think you'll be like contending with the other top teams in the NFC?
I won't necessarily go there for us this year. With the Eagles, it all comes down to I feel obviously coaching because I like what I'm seeing from the new coaching staff, but clearly we haven't seen them in game situations yet to know how their philosophy is going to work. But if that goes well and the players, if Hurts is a franchise quarterback, and if we could solidify the number 2 cornerback position, which I still think we need to draft somebody with one of our picks in the first round next year, I think the Eagles could win the division. Because, look, I know it's a lot of talk about the Giants and what they did in the offseason, and I get all that. But at the end of the day, Daniel Jones is still the quarterback. And at the end of the day, the Eagles have dominated that series. Dallas, of course, they have talent, but we all know how Dallas do. Dallas don't always live up to what the roster says they should do. And as far as Washington, they have a good team, but it's funny. It ain't been since the Eagles in 2004 that we've had a repeat champion in the NFC East. So if that stays afloat, then I got to eliminate them off dump. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Eagles got a chance to win the division. I won't quite put us up with the top echelon teams in the NFC. They got y'all whole division is pretty good. If Aaron Rodgers returns to Green Bay, obviously they're a real threat. Obviously we have the Super Bowl champions and Tom Brady. We'll see how Jameis Winston does with the Saints. They still got a really good roster. It's all about how he performs. So yeah, I don't think the Eagles are quite on those teams, level yet. But I think for me, a playoff up in division championship would be really nice, but I want to see Jalen Hurts solidify himself as a franchise guy. I want my coaching staff to make us feel comfortable going forward. And I want to see, development among the young guys. If that happened, then I'm good with whatever the record will be. And I think next year, whenever we have cap space to go sign people, when the Carson Wentz contract is off of our books, and we'll have 3 first-round picks that we don't have to use on a quarterback. Hopefully, we could go get a corner or another lineman or whatever. And I think it'll be that way. But yeah. So I think division title, but after that, nah, I don't really think we're ready for that yet this season. But you never know.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I know Miles Sanders is going to be better this year.
Yeah, he's it's funny because with Dougie P, our last coach, we never, for some reason, we didn't like using him. You know, he would
Yeah.
break these 60 and 70-yard runs, but he wouldn't get that many touches. Hopefully, with this new coaching staff, with Sirianni coming from Frank Wright, who is not a stranger to running the football, hopefully he uses Miles Sanders in a way that could make him even more effective. You know, even if you use the other running backs, like we got Kerryon Johnson now, we have Boston Scott. Though I don't know if he's gonna make the team this year. You know, we got the rookie Gainwell. Even if you gotta mix them in a little bit, you know, you gotta run the football.
Yeah, it doesn't always work when you just pass it.
Exactly. Especially,
Because Jalen Hurts even runs it.
yeah, and especially when you want to throw it all the time with a quarterback like Wentz that was struggling and a banged up offensive line.
He's gonna eventually throw picks.
Right. So, you know, that hopefully that be the you know, the main thing going into next season. But I'm excited though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really interesting.
Oh yeah, so yeah, in y'all division, man. I mean, you know, what you think, how you think y'all fare in y'all division, man. That is pretty tough though. But, you know, I think y'all beat the Rams last year. I seen y'all beat the Cardinals. Y'all match up really well, especially you get Nick Bosa back. You know, now y'all got the quarterback situation with Garoppolo and Trey Lance. But I mean, hey, George Kittle is a man child. So that's going to be a very, very, very interesting and competitive division.
Yeah, I think we can. I think we'll be able to hold tight with the Seahawks. We probably split the series. Maybe they'll beat us one. We'll beat them one.
Mm-hmm.
The Cardinals, yeah, they're gonna be up there too. Like we might split with them, and then the Rams, we might sweep them.
Uh-oh.
Like last year.
Uh-oh. I like it. I like it, man. I like the confidence, yo. Yeah, y'all did, man. Well, they do got Stafford now, so apparently they feel like they got a big upgrade at the quarterback position.
Yeah, it all depends on how the chemistry works.
True. True. And they got old Deshaun Jackson over there. I feel like he's gonna be healthy all of a sudden. Like I feel like that.
Yeah, I'm confident.
That's
We
what.
could be a playoff team, but if we stay healthy, we could be a playoff team.
Oh yeah, I can see that definitely, especially that running
Just
game.
like with your Eagles, I don't know how far we're gonna make it.
Yeah, but hey, it's all about improving, yo. And I look forward to that week 2 matchup. That should be interesting. That's actually the Eagles' home opener. Still got a bad taste in our mouth last year from our home opener from an NFC West team, and the Rams just came in and just smacked us all over the place. So hopefully we have a much better showing. But that should be a very, very, very fun game. I got 2 uncles that's actually 49er fans, and you know, they talk a little smack, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, all right, greatly appreciate the call, yo. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, you have your good one.
All right. Have a good one, man.
You too.
All right. You too. Bye.
All right, everyone. 337. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna remember it by heart. Y'all bear with me. 337-467-7087 is the number to call. Eventually, I'm gonna figure this thing out to where I can pin it up here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, got another caller. Oh, here we go. All right. What's going on? Welcome to Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas.
What's up?
What's going on? Who I have the pleasure of speaking with? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said who I have the pleasure of speaking with.
Sebastian?
Oh, what's going on, man?
How you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm awesome, man. Glad to hear from you.
Yeah. my Raiders facing your Eagles and LSU football.
Okay, what you got?
The Raiders. I think ESPN gave us the worst offseason, which that's insane considering how good we did offseason.
Right.
I think we did tour, and we got a new stadium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should
I
be.
think Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake are going to be a good duo.
I agree. I like that pickup of Drake too because it adds another physical element of a run style to that offense, and I know y'all got a big offensive line there. And plus they both gonna enjoy it as two Alabama running backs. With they look 1-2 combo, so that should be pretty good. I agree.
And then we got Alex Leatherwood, the big guy from Alabama. He
Yeah.
can play like right guard and right tackle. He's going to add to our run game because we had a terrible run offense last season because Rodney Hudson and Gabe Jackson just couldn't do it. So
Right.
that's why I had to release them.
Right.
And then we brought in Andre James. He's an undrafted player from UCLA. And then we have Denzel Good. But that's the concerning thing is our whole line because even though it's young, it's like unproven.
Right. Now let me ask you this about the Alex Leatherwood pick. A lot of people was not very the guy could play. Like I watched Alabama and he was a dominant offensive lineman. But a lot of people felt like he was more of a second round draft pick. So that's probably why some people was upset or felt like it shouldn't have been the pick. How do you overall feel about that pick?
I mean, looking at his tape and overall looking at how he is doing in training camp, I think he could be probably the best tackle in this draft class.
Oh, wow.
I know that's insane because Christian Darrisaw was on the board.
Right.
So if we were going to get a tackle, I would want it.
Right. Okay,
Not
yeah.
Trayvon Moehrig on the second round, so.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I know people get caught up in what the experts, tell us where players should get drafted. But for me, like I said, the guy could play. I mean, he was a dominant offensive lineman at Alabama. Great versatility, great size. And you could never, in my opinion, have enough offensive linemen or defensive linemen. That's a position that's the one thing I do give the Eagles general manager, Howie Roseman. The one thing I do give him credit for, he does value the importance of having a good line on both sides. So, he struggles with the skill positions, obviously, but, he does understand that, a good offensive line and a good defensive line, is a key to, having a really good football team. So yeah, I think it was a good pick personally. It was surprising only because the experts were like, "Oh no, he's a second round player." But you know, if you get a good lineman, man, get a good lineman. That's very because it helps your run game and your pass game.
Yeah. And I think with the weapons we added for Derek Carr, I think he's going to go off. The biggest thing is with John Gruden, his playbook's from the 80s. And, we don't do good in the red zone. Like, we're kicking field goals, so we need to be more creative and not conservative.
Right. And I think that's where Kenyon Drake is going to help. With his physicality and that way that Josh Jacobs won't get, so much wear and tear on his body. So I think that definitely, will help the Raiders. And I think they should use Darren Waller, man, is a beast. Like that guy is a beast. I think that he should get used a little more in the red zone also. I know that, they use him a lot as more of a vertical, threat. But I think if you just you run these routes that could get him good matchups on smaller safeties and stuff like that, and you throw it up to him. I mean, he's an athlete, so I think he'll go up there and get it.
Yep, 100%. And what's your thoughts on LSU? You think we're gonna do good? You think we're gonna beat Bama and get the SEC championship again?
We have a shot. It all depends. I like the team. The team is good. It's experienced. They have a lot of players back. To me, it's all about. That's why I like the move to get Brad Davis in as an offensive line coach. James Craig did a really good job, but like last year, the line really, really struggled. And if the offensive line, the whole offensive line is back, so if he could get maximize their ability, and which would open up things for the run game. And if the quarterback, I'm assuming it's going to be Max Johnson. That's just what I think it should be after watching the spring game and everything else that I'm hearing. If he goes out there and has the protection and has the run game, you got guys like Keyshawn Butte, and that you got Jontre Kirkland. The only thing that LSU needs on the offense, though, besides the O line getting, playing better, is I'm worried about the tight end position in the passing game. Because in the spring game, Cole Taylor didn't really look like he's ready to be a real weapon as a tight end. Losing Eric Gilbert was a big loss. You know, now I know we got my guy Jack Best coming in, who was a high school wide receiver, but a bigger wide receiver, and a lot of people feel that LSU is going to try to get him to put more pounds on to become a tight end or at least an H back type of receiving threat. If that happens, then yes, that would open up everything for the offense. Defensively, we got to be better. I mean, we can't be worse than we was last year. You know, uh, I like the secondary a lot. You got Derek Stingley Jr., you got Eli Ricks. The safety position should be better. Then you got a guy like Sage Ryan coming in, the number one safety in the country. You got Mike Jones Jr. coming in at linebacker to add, a veteran presence in the linebacker group. And the D line is really good. LSU can win the SEC. Now Alabama, I know they're talented. Obviously, they're always, as long as Nick Saban there, they're always going to be a threat. But Alabama lost some people. Now I know they got talent. They lost their quarterback. They lost the best, arguably the best receiver in the program's history. They lost a couple of defensive players. They lost their shutdown corner. So they gonna have some young guys out there also. I think LSU has Florida is another team, but like Alabama, they lost some. They lost Pitts. They lost Trask. A&M does have a lot of players back, but they're gonna have a new quarterback. Is that quarterback gonna be better than Kellen Mond? And we get them at home. They haven't beaten LSU in Baton Rouge. Same for Auburn. Auburn has a good team coming back, but they got a new coaching staff. And their players in Baton Rouge, they haven't beaten us in Baton Rouge, since in the 2000s. So I think LSU has a real chance to go like 10-2, 11-1 again. I think it's really, really, really possible. Now, some things we gotta see, like I said, we gotta see how the offensive line play. We gotta see how the quarterback play. We gotta see what we do about the tight end position, because we got good receivers, but they're not yet quite the Justin Jeffersons and Jamar Chases and Terrence Marshalls of the world. At least not yet. So having that tight end in the middle of the field and having a run game, to at least bring the safeties up will help. But just looking on paper and assuming that everything goes how it's supposed to go, LSU definitely, can beat anybody basically.
Yeah.
But it should be a lot of fun. That UCLA game is going to tell me a lot about this team because, especially the defense, because one thing about Chip Kelly is he's going to have a high-powered, explosive type of offense. And, we're going to have to go out there and we're on the road, playing in the Pacific time zone. We're going to have to go out there and lay down the law, let's say, like let people know like, hey, this LSU defense is going to be back to what everyone is used to it being. So it should be a lot of fun. But LSU does have some high expectations this year.
Showing that.
But all right, my guy, man, really, really appreciate you calling in. Thanks for all the support, yo. Great talking to you, yo.
Yeah, have a good one. Never give up.
All right, you too. Appreciate it.
Bye.
All right, everyone. Let's see. Number 337-467-7087. If y'all want to give me a call and chime in. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I know I got a few devices I'm working with here. Y'all bear with me. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna look from the bottom, yo. But yeah, y'all give me a call, man. 337-467-7087. But yeah, be a lot of fun, yo. It's be a lot of fun. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Got another call. Let's see. Oh, my fault. My fault. Let's see. Here we go. All right. What's going on, caller?
I'm back again.
Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had some. You know, what he thought about the Bucks players were drafted this year? That was a still receiver, man. Wide receiver was a steal, a home run steal threat.
Yeah. I mean, they got some good. Was that?
He's like the wide receiver we drafted, the wide receiver we put in. Man, it's supposed to be, man. He said the quarterback of reading Caltras,
Mm-hmm.
Bush others compared him to Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck. Ooh, I don't know if I'll go there on Trask. I don't know if I'll go there for him, but you know,
According to Bush Owens, head coach.
oh well, I mean,
If he is,
yeah, he got well, Arians would know. Obviously, he coached Andrew Luck in Indianapolis, but you know,
skill sets.
yeah, you know, probably the smarts also. Kyle Trask is a smart, you know, quarterback, smart individual.
I was wondering, how about the wide receiver? Do you think that was a steal with round 4? What's his name? Dublin? Something like that. Man, we got the kicker too, man. Well, that was that kicker we got.
Yeah,
The kicker went undrafted, the best kicker in college football. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I like the wide receiver too. The wide receiver supposed to be like a 4-3-2. He's supposed to be like a Scott Minute, but he's gonna be a kick returner buzz. That kick returner buzz. We need a kick returner. I mean, we haven't had one in a long time.
yeah.
Kick returner, front returner. Man, I think the play in the offense too as well. Another weapon for this after the Bucks weapon core.
Yeah, kick return. I definitely think you know he could make a real impact. I don't know if he gonna quite get on the field with the receivers. You know, when you got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and what's the guy? Yeah,
Scotty?
yeah, him and
Charlie Johnson?
yeah, and the guy from Minnesota that produced last season. So I don't know if he gonna quite. Yeah, so I don't know if he gonna get on the field as far as you know in the 3 and 4 wide receiver sets.
According to Bruce Evans, they might have plans for me. He might get some snaps.
Okay, well, hey, well, that's good. That's good, yo. That's good.
Man, I like the wide receiver that we drafted. People compared to him, the boy, what was that kid returning, punt returner that was dangerous a couple years ago? What is it? Percy Harvin. They compared the guy to Percy Harvin. What was it? The dangerous kick returner, punt returner. That boy's dangerous.
Okay.
He's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I like when we drafted him in the fourth round. I didn't expect we're going to trade up for that guy, though. But I think we around 5, round 6. But we got him, though. I like the first round pick. Man, the first round pick, I don't know, man. I thought we could have went somewhere else in the first round.
Right.
I think.
But I tell you what, man.
I thought Caltrans was was going on in one though.
It was going in the first round.
32. No, I didn't expect him. I didn't expect him to fall to 32 in the second round.
Right. Yeah.
64.
Yeah. He did fall a little further than I thought he would. Also, you know, with these drafts, man, a lot of these scouts, you know, when they think about quarterback position, a lot of times they want, you know, the big arms and the wild plays. Like, you know, you look at like a Zach Wilson, for example.
Yeah, because I don't know where he had the best, most touchdowns, most passing yards, but he had better stats than everybody else. Everybody else went round one though, but he went round two. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
It's because he played in Florida. That's why he went round two probably because he played in Florida.
Yeah, and you know, he was in the Heisman running, you know, for the majority of the season. You know, until you know, they fell short at A&M. Which was a good game, and then he really struggled against LSU. LSU took it to him. Now he didn't have Kyle Pitts. Florida was arrogant, and
I know, man. I know. I'm a Florida fan. I represent my Florida Kings.
okay, well, what was up with y'all sitting Kyle Pitts, a healthy Kyle Pitts, against LSU?
The coach has been stupid.
Cause I seen that and I'm like, whoa, the disrespect, yo, the real disrespect. The disrespect is real.
Man, because they want to count trash, but the fame they want to count trash to be better, I guess. I don't know count trash mean count Pitts or count Pitts mean count trash. I don't know, but who cares?
Oh yeah,
I'm mad he went to the Falcons and went to play his ass twice a year. I hate that.
yeah. We get him week 1, so you know, he get unleashed against the Eagles, but at the same time, Eagles get to unleash Devontae Smith on the Falcons too. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm actually trying to go to that game.
Hey, look at this. I don't know why the Eagles. I don't know why the Cowboys trade with the Eagles. I don't expect the Division rivals trade with each other.
It normally doesn't happen, but I think it went. The conversation went like this. You know, Dallas wanted Patrick Surtain, and whenever Denver took them at 9, they was like, well, okay, we'll just take Michael Parsons. But with the Eagles, which I gotta give Howie credit for, Howie read the draft board perfectly. Howie was like, because honestly, I didn't think the Giants were after Devontae Smith like that.
I thought the Eagles would wide receiver last year. You should have round one.
Well, we did. We took Jalen Rager over Justin Jefferson, unfortunately.
Stupid.
Yeah,
That
but
was dumb.
yeah.
No, you could have had both of them. You could have Smith and Jefferson.
Well, yeah. Well, they probably wouldn't have took a receiver if they had one like Jefferson. But yeah, I'm happy with Smith though. I think Rager with the new coaching staff and Nick Sirianni, his specialty is wide receiver. So he could get the best potentially out of Jalen Rager to where Jalen Rager could be a nice complement, you know, to Devontae Smith.
Eagles offensive line okay this year because you have banged up last year.
Well, yeah, we was injured. So everybody, Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks, Isaac.
Did you guys trade Carson Wentz? Was it a quarterback problem? Do you think there in Philly? Why did you guys trade Wentz? Do you think?
Well, he wanted to go. He wasn't happy about being benched.
He was a Super Bowl champion. Let him walk like that. Let a Super Bowl quarterback walk out of the locker room like that.
Yeah, I mean, like that. I know a lot of people feel like, oh, you should have kept Foles and this and that. I thought it was the right move, honestly, to keep Wentz at the time.
Nick Foles, you guys should have kept.
Yeah, but you know, he's older, and Wentz was having an MVP year before the injury. Nobody seen him dropping off like that.
Yeah, but you guys could have went back-to-back Super Bowls off that. You guys could have tried to go for repeat.
Well, we did, and the Saints, Alshon missed the pass. Like, we was out there with Foles, and out the ball, we was driving to take the lead late on the Saints, and The ball went through Alshon Jeffrey hands.
Was you guys upset when you? I bet you was mad when Chip Kelly got fired. With Philly. I bet you was happy with that.
Oh, I was. I mean, and look, I tell people all the time about the Nick Sirianni hire. I was not happy when we hired him. I felt like there was more coaches that was more qualified for the job. But to
Like
be
Eric,
fair,
like Eric and the enemies
right, right, that's who I wanted. And to be fair,
too.
you know, I was ecstatic to hire Chip Kelly, and obviously we know how that played out. And I wasn't all that happy to hire Doug Peterson. And obviously, though he's gone now, he won us a Super Bowl. So I felt like his stint with the Eagles was a real success. It was a great hire.
That's good.
So
I'm
hopefully,
happy with the Bucks. I'm just happy the Bucks at least won one now. We have two in the trophy case. I'm happy. That's all that matters now.
well, that's good. That's good, yo. But
I guess I'll let you go now. People can call in now.
all right, appreciate the call back.
You too.
Uh,
Bye.
all right, have a good one. All right, but yeah, everyone. Like I said, I'm gonna find a way eventually to try to pin it on here. But 337-467-7087 is the number. Give me a call. We could chop it up. Next week, I'm new to this, so I'm still trying to figure out all the kinks to it. I'm working with three devices here. I'm gonna find out how to put the comment and pin it, at the top of the live to where I don't have to keep repeating the number. When you come on the live, you'll just see the number and know to give me a call. But once again, 337-467-7087. But go at it for about another 40 minutes or so. But yeah, man, a lot to get into, a lot going on. Let's see. What's up, my friend Mary Martell? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Dugas, what's going on? What's up, DC Vlogs, LSU? LSU baseball is on fire right now. Yes, so I'm representing the hat and got the shirt in the background. Big matchup with Tennessee this weekend, yo. They swept us in the regular season. Well, we could have won a couple of those games, but it's gonna look real. It's gonna be fun, yo. What's up, Amber Grunwald? Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Good evening. Good evening to you too. Thank you for tuning in, yo. What's up, Tighten Up? What's going on? What's good, Mr. Dugas? What's going on? Glad you could tune in, yo. But yeah, y'all, once again, oh, hold on. Y'all want to give me a call, yo, 337-467-7087 is the number to call to get in on the show, chop it up with your boy. Anything pretty much I want to talk about, man. It should be a whole lot of fun. Only thing I ask, try to keep it a little clean, the best that we could, but yeah, it should be a lot of fun, man. 337-467-7087 is the number to call, yo. And then y'all be right in on the show. Y'all get through, man. We got, I'm looking now in a couple of about 10 minutes or so. We got game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a big game, yo. Me personally, I feel like the series is over. Like I'ma just be 100 and call it what it is. I think the series is over. But, you know, Milwaukee is at home, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, yo. We'll see what happens. I see right now they got a special on they're talking about the Holiday Boys. That's crazy. They got 3 brothers that's in the NBA. Like that's unheard of to have 3 of them. The Balls tried it, but LaMelo is not really, LaMelo is not really quite, the NBA guy, NBA player. So it should be a fun, yo. How's the softball team doing, Coach Dukai? Baby girl getting big. We did good. We just wrapped up our season this week, last week. It was fun. My daughter had a blast. Like I told her, I was a little hard on her than the other girls. But it was fun. I've learned a lot about the game. by me being a dad of two daughters already and having 11 girls on the team, I it felt like I had 11 daughters out there, that on the field. Teaching them the girls were great. They learned. We taught them the fundamentals. They learned everything. They listened. They were good kids. They were good teammates. They competed. We won some games, yo. Like we won quite a few games, and the girls just did an amazing job, and it was fun. We'll see. I may do it again next season. We'll see. Kylie is gonna be in that same. Kylie is gonna be in that same age group next season. So I may coach, and a lot of the girls that's there may be gonna be in the same age group next season also. So it should be a lot of fun. 11, I saw some dads too. Yeah, my dad was out there helping us coach. Coach Brandon, who was my third baseman, Tatum's dad. And also Jocelyn, my second baseman, her dad, Coach Joy was out there. So we had four dads out there coaching this team, and it was a whole lot of fun, yo. A whole lot of fun. Oh, sorry. But yeah, once again, sorry. I'm trying to juggle these devices. I promise you, I'll be more prepared for this thing next Thursday. But the number once again, y'all want to chime in, give me a call. We got about 35 more minutes. 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087. The number to call. I'll answer and get y'all right in on the show. Let's see. Baby girl did get hit in the eye, Kylie. Oh yeah. She got hit quite a few times actually. She got when me and her was practicing. She had and it was unfortunately, I didn't want her to get her eye blacked, but it kind of was a good teaching point on something I was teaching her was she would try to catch the ball like this. Like when it's throwing and hit to her, she try to go like this instead of going like that. And the reason she would do this was for the ball to she thinking she protecting her face. So she would catch it like that. And I would tell her all the time, like, no, Kylie, you can't go like this. You gotta go like that. You gotta go to the ball. And what happened was she went like that, and the ball ricocheted when she went like that. She's not seeing it all the way in. So she went like that. It ricocheted off the top of her glove, and it caught her right in the eye. And I mean, it was bad. Like it was bad. I mean, she dropped her glove, man. She cried, and I know it got her good. And she cried, man. I came in the house. We was outside. We was outside in my yard. Brought her in the house, put some ice on it. That eye was marked for a couple of weeks, for a week or so. Then in the game, she got hit in the knee with a fastball. Girl was pitching super fast, caught her right under her knee, and she was down. And I'm like, oh boy. But she toughed it out, stayed in the game. Not only she stayed in the game, she stole second base and she ended up scoring a run, during that whole little sequence while she was on the bases. And then she was to her mom's house, and her baby sister caught a hold of one of her other eye. So she had two black eyes, a busted knee. I mean, she just went through it. But to her credit, man, she's much tougher than me. She hung in there. I'm proud of her. She made me proud. I mess with her all the time, but she made me proud, yo. I'm proud of both my kids, yo. Um, Let's see, you acting too. Oh yeah, it caught her good. It caught her right in her eye, yo. She was not happy about that. She was not happy about that at all. But one thing she never considered quitting. She never considered quitting. She stayed in there. She hung in there, and she did good, yo. She played center field. One game she played second base because my shortstop had to miss the game, so I moved my second baseman to shortstop, and I put her from center field to second base, and she did a great job. Yo, she nearly got a double play. They hit her ball. She tagged the runner. Girl was on first. She tagged the runner, and then they had a girl coming home, so she threw home and nearly I mean, nearly got the girl out at home. Like she just threw it just a tad bit too late for our catcher to grab it and tag her. So she did a good job, yo. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of all the girls. It was a very fun experience. I'm I may do it next year. I may do it next year. Where I could work with her a little bit more in the off season. That way next year, we definitely will be ready. But shout out to the coaches too. The coaches did an amazing job, with the girls. You know, we we just had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun, but at the same time, we learned the game of softball. It was just a blast. Really enjoyed it. Shout out to them, yo. But we back, man. We back here on the lives and the Q&As, yo. Looking forward. Like I said, I apologize. Like this is the first one. It's a little hectic. Um, I thought that I could have just left a comment and pinned it in the comment section, but clearly it doesn't work like that. So next Thursday, obviously the Q&As go smooth and everything, but next Thursday, yo, I'm gonna be way more prepared for the call-in show. We're gonna have everything in order. So whenever y'all call, the number gonna be up there already. But once again, we got about 30 minutes left. The number 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087. If y'all want to give me a call, jump right on in the show. I'll answer and chop it up with y'all for a little bit. Like I said, we got about 30 minutes left in the show. Really enjoying it. An opportunity to talk to you all multiple times a week instead of just on Mondays. I talk Mondays and Thursdays. So really enjoying it, yo. Let's see. Poke, man, Grasm, appreciate it. Bro, you need to get back in shape. Man, look, man, I got a lot going on. I hear you. And I don't disagree with that. But I got a lot going on, yo. Working multiple jobs, taking care of little girls. It's a lot going on, yo. I ain't really had much time to really exercise like I want to. But I hear you. I don't disagree with you. But I like myself. Like, I like myself, and is that any? You know, yeah. And I've been having a good time, yo. I've been having a good time, man. So, I'll look. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. At some point, Mr. Dugas gonna get back to his athlete looking status. I will. You know. What's up, man? Appreciate the super chat, yo. Appreciate that so much, yo. What's your job? I'm a machine operator. I operate a machine, so I'm sitting down. I'm standing up, operating a machine. Uh, yeah, though I ain't had Henny in a while. Yo. It's been a while since I had some Henny. Um, I have been doing, regular beers. I have been doing that. I can't really say the beer product because I don't want to get copyrighted or whatever. But we've been having a blast. I've been having a good time, yo. Especially this summer. Is that dog clicker? Yeah. I can't do. I don't really do clear, yo. I don't do clear really at all. I never did. I mean, I've done it obviously, but it never really was my thing. I was always more into, the brown basically. But I will at some look, y'all. I've been told it by people, but eventually, Mr. Dugas, eventually, I will get back on it and really get back to how I know I should look. I'm happy with myself, though. I know I could. We all got things we need to, improve on a physical and a mental level. I know I'm bigger now than I should be, but it's whatever. What's going on, Conru girl? Late to the show. How's it going, Mr. Dugas? It's going well. I have a lot of technical difficulties. Uh, you know, I gotta keep saying, which I'm gonna say. I try to say the number every 5 minutes or so, but we had a couple of calls. It's been fun. It's going well. I'm having trouble pinning the number on the chat, which I thought was simple, but I found out it's really not simple. But I will find this out, and by the time we have this call-in show next Thursday, um, I'm gonna have the number up, yo. The way I ain't gotta keep repeating it. I try to say it every 5 minutes or so. But next week I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna study and all that, and I'm gonna try to find a way to get the number, up on the chat so that way I ain't gotta repeat it every 5 minutes. But other than that, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. I love, kicking it with everyone, yo. I caught the ESPN show a few weeks ago. The show, the softball girl. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I gotta promote that show also. I've been on every Sunday, Big Time Sports Talk, ESPN 1420 on the ESPN 1420 app. It's been a blast, man. Shout out to Mike the Bandit. That's my guy, yo. That's my guy. But I appreciate you checking out the show. I've been on every Sunday, and it's absolutely been a whole lot of fun. Been a big blast. But once again, everyone, yo, I got about 25 minutes left to call in, chop it up with your boy. The number is 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087. I'll answer. We'll chop it up, yo. Got about 25 minutes left. But it's been fun, yo. It's been fun. I greatly appreciate everybody, tuning in, chopping it up with your boy. What's up? What's good, Terrence Dumas? What up? I don't want the Heat to trade Duncan Robinson. Man, we in a tough spot, yo. We in a tough spot because it's like, oh, excuse me. We in a tough spot because I don't want to get rid of him neither, but we got to do something. Like Milwaukee, not only did Milwaukee beat us like we stole something, they beat us too bad, but also look at what Brooklyn is doing, yo. Brooklyn and Milwaukee about to play game 3 right now. Look at how Brooklyn looks. You don't want to, especially us with Pat Riley leading the charge. The Heat is not going to be a team that's just going to tank. We're going to bottom out for a top pick. We're going to do the best we can to stay competitive. So we got to get another dog in the building, whether it's a Kawhi Leonard, if he does indeed decides that he wants to leave LA, which I don't really think he will, but who knows? Whether it's a DeMar DeRozan in free agency, whether it's a Chris Paul, if indeed he does allow himself to be available after this season, or you're going to have to make a trade for Bradley Beal. And for Bradley Beal, it's probably going to cost us Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, and probably even a little more than that. Because we can't go out there with that same roster. Now, granted, it worked last year, but we didn't understand the importance of losing a Jay Crowder. I like Jay. I didn't like when we lost him, but I understood it at the time because apparently he wanted a multi-year deal, and Phoenix gave him that. But we wanted to leave, some salary cap space open, for potentially for Giannis potentially, coming to Miami. So I get that, from that standpoint. But at the same time, man, Crowder, you see what he's doing with Phoenix, man. Trevor Ariza was okay, but he was not Jay. He's not Jay Crowder. Uh, and you just had guys like Jimmy just was better in the bubble last year. Hero was amazing. Hero was looking like the second coming, of a Steph Curry or something like that. So when you think about all that and the way that it ended up flaming out, and getting just dominated by the Bucks the way we did, and then turn around seeing the Bucks so far getting dominated by the Nets. So we're gonna have to make some moves. We're gonna have to better this roster, so we can put a competitive team on the floor. And unfortunately, it may cost us Duncan Robinson. Uh, Ooh, excuse me. Do you think LeBron losing in the first round affects his legacy? People are always giving LeBron, Durant, and Harden crap over the super teams. They have forgotten about Barkley, Hakeem, Pippen, and Drexler, the super team that didn't work out, and Peyton, Malone, Lakers. Yeah, you absolutely right about that. As far as it's hurting LeBron legacy, honestly, I don't think it does. You know, I know people look for, and you're right, you're absolutely right. People give LeBron a hard time. People that don't want to. Now, look, I'll take Jordan over LeBron. Like, I do, but I think LeBron to me is number two, like a clear cut number two, but people going to want to give him a hard, like, he was injured. He was banged up. Anthony Davis was definitely injured. So I don't really necessarily, think it hurts his legacy. Because even for example, like year before his first year with the Lakers, similar circumstances. He had the young team. He got injured. Injured is growing. And the Lakers missed the playoffs completely. And, he turned around the following year and they won the championship. Now, I'm not saying they're going to win it next year, but it's possible. So I don't think it hurts his legacy at all. Phoenix just had a better, it was just better. Could he have played a little better? He could have. Uh, would it have helped for him to win? Yeah, it would have. But honestly, LeBron, they were not beating this Brooklyn Nets team. Like a fully healthy Lakers squad was not beating this Brooklyn Nets team. Maybe they would have probably beat Phoenix. They would have beat Denver. And they would have had a real shot for the Jazz or the Clippers, though they could have lost to one of them. But they wasn't beating this. But this Brooklyn team is not getting beat with KD and Kyrie, and this is with Harden not even playing. So I don't think it hurts his legacy because he wouldn't have been out there anyway. And look, I'm now the Nets. It annoyed me simply because I'm a Heat fan. And I'm like, but I get it because we did the same thing with Wade, Bosh, and LeBron. But I don't have a, you just got to get better. It's like people talk about these super teams in the NBA real quick. Alabama does it in college football. Alabama is arguably the number one team pretty much every year in college football. And what they turn around do, they still get the number one recruiting class. Now, granted, they only get 25, and there's hundreds of really good players, but they get the number one, they get the best collection of 25 players every single year with the best coach. So UConn women, Gino Ariama is the best coach with the best players, arguably, every season. So so I don't knock them at all, yo. Do what you got to do to win. As long as you're not doing something that's illegal, you're doing something within the means of the rules or whatever, I'm go for it. Stack your team up. You know. Once again, man, the number which I got like 19 minutes left. I probably won't take no calls within the last 10 minutes, but 337-467-7087. That's 337-467-7087. If y'all want to give me a call and chime in. I'm sorry, it's been a little hectic tonight. But I had a couple of callers, but it mostly been a Q&A. Gotta get it. I'm gonna have everything fixed and lined up. Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna have everything fixed and lined up, ready to roll for the call-in show next week. What's good, cool kid? What you think about this 12-team college football playoff? I like it. I actually really like it. I think it's a good idea. I didn't see the way they want to lay it out yet, like as far as how they gonna do it, but I have an idea, of how I think they should do it. The top four teams should all get a bye. Let five play 12 in five's home stadium. With that winner, playing uh playing four, you know, let six play 11 in six home stadium and let that winner play three. Let seven play 10 and that winner playing two and let eight play nine. And what happens is, you have these major bowls where you have what, the Sugar Bowl, You have the Cotton Bowl. You have the Rose Bowl, the Fiesta Bowl, the Orange Bowl, and the Chick-fil-A Bowl. That's your six New Year's Six bowls, basically. So what happens is, like, I'm gonna just break like a little scenario. Okay, say you got the 12 team playoff, five, what up, 12 versus 12 at five stadium, and vice versa. Number one was Alabama was number one. Let's say Alabama, they could pick which, like this year the two sites was what, the Sugar Bowl and the Cotton Bowl. Okay, where the Sugar Bowl will be one semifinal matchup, the Cotton Bowl will be the other semifinal matchup. So now what is you stuck with in your quarterfinals, you have the other four, sites. You have the Rose Bowl, you have the Fiesta Bowl, you have the Chick-fil-A Bowl, and you have the Orange Bowl. Whereas Alabama being the number one team, you pick which site that you would preferably want to play at. Which I'm assuming if Alabama would have said the Chick-fil-A Bowl. So the winner out of 8 and 9 would have to play Alabama in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. And then two was what? Two was Clemson. Let's say Clemson would have been like, okay, we want to go to the Orange Bowl. Then the winner out of 7 and 10 would play Clemson in the Orange Bowl. Then number three was Ohio State. So Ohio State was like, I tell you what, let us play in the Fiesta Bowl. So the Ohio State would play the winner out of 6 and 11 in the Fiesta Bowl. And then your number four team was Notre Dame. So they gonna just go to the Rose Bowl. And your 5-12 winner is gonna play Notre Dame in the Rose Bowl. And then Alabama being number one, they decide, okay, you want to play in the Cotton Bowl or the Sugar Bowl? And they say, give us the Sugar Bowl. So that side of the bracket would play the semifinal in the Sugar Bowl. The other side of the bracket would play the semifinal. Oh no, well, you know what? It was the Rose. That's right. It was actually the Rose Bowl because the Rose Bowl was played at AT&T Stadium. That's right. But y'all get what I'm saying. And then your national championship game, obviously, it was in Miami. I want to say. So I think it could work. It's a lot. Now, granted, you still gonna have the 13th best team crying, but what it does is it it allows the top echelon teams to get in. It allows one of these Cinderella teams. Like last year you had Cincinnati. For many years you had Boise State. It allows one of those teams to get a shot. Now, granted, unless you finish in the top 8, you're gonna have to go play somebody in the first round in their stadium. So I think it would make for good football. I think it would, as a fan, it would make for good football. It would be a lot of fun, you know. And it could make it work. Like the way the New Year's Six, you get rid of the New Year's Six. The New Year's Six just become playoff sites. That's all it is. And obviously all your major conference winners are pretty much all going to be, you know, in the top 12. If you win a Power 5 conference, you pretty much guaranteed to finish in the top 12. So I think it would work. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like it, but me personally, I'm for it. 12-team playoff is a horrible idea. Well, you see, like I said, I know everybody not gonna like it, which is fine. Everybody not gonna like it. But I think it would work, I definitely feel like, it would work, and money would be generated, and it would make for some exciting football. Now you would have some clunkers. Like, let me see right quick, man. What the matchups would have been this season. If I could look at the final college football playoff. Let's see. Hold on. I'm coming, y'all. Let me just give an example. College football. Let's see. College football. Playoff rankings. Let's see. Let's see how if they had. Ooh, Giannis just dunked something. Let's see how it would have, you know, matched up necessarily before. Well, look, somebody already did it. How a 12-team playoff would have worked. Let's see, because I want to look at what the matchups would have been like. Okay, for example, all right, look at this. For example, your top four seeds obviously was Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, Notre Dame. Those four get buys automatically. They get buys automatically to the semifinal or the quarters or whatever the semis or whatever it was. Okay, you would have had Texas A&M playing Oregon in College Station. It's an entertaining game. You would have had Oklahoma playing Indiana in Norman. Okay, interesting. You would have had Florida playing Iowa State in Gainesville. And also you would have had, which we did have this matchup I think it was the Chick-fil-A Bowl. You would have had Cincinnati playing Georgia, but this is the kicker. Cincinnati and Georgia would have played at Cincinnati's home stadium. Like, instead of Cincinnati playing the Georgia Bulldogs in Atlanta, they would have played them in their backyard. That would have been fun to see Georgia playing Cincinnati on the road. You see, and say Georgia beats them. You have a Alabama Georgia rematch in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Like, you have a rematch of Alabama and Georgia. You have a potential Clemson Florida. You know, you already have a potential Clemson versus Florida matchup, which would have been pretty cool. You'd have had a potential Ohio State Oklahoma matchup, with which would have been pretty cool, and a Notre Dame Texas A&M, assuming all the home teams would have won. I like it. I think it would be really exciting, yo. You get some really good games. You get some matchups between teams that you normally don't really get to see play each other, especially when you're talking about the 5 through 12s, like the first round or whatever. Let those games be played at the higher seeds home stadium. You know, that's a lot of fun. That to me would be a whole lot of fun, yo. Like I would sign off for it. I knew it was coming once they approved college players getting paid. They're gonna make them work for that money. That would have been a nice playoffs. SEC teams already saying they ain't trying to be in no cold weather. Hey, I mean, look, if you don't want to be in cold weather, win, win. Be get into that top four, and you ain't got to worry, or get into the top eight where you play a home game. You play in your backyard. Like, I would have been intrigued. I'd have been intrigued to see Georgia play Cincinnati in Cincinnati. I'm sorry, that would intrigue me, because now, granted, I know people would have rolled their eyes and say, okay, say if Cincinnati would have beaten Georgia, okay, at home, then they got to play Alabama, and I know a lot of people feel like, rightfully so, that would have been a bloodbath. Well, okay, whatever. They earned the right to play in that bloodbath. You know what I'm saying? They earned the right to play in that bloodbath. Milwaukee, Giannis out there dunking like he mad at somebody, man. Giannis got two powerhouse dunks already. Milwaukee up 9-0 on Brooklyn to start. Brooklyn called a timeout already. But I mean, I just don't find nothing wrong with it, man. I think it would be a lot of fun if they did it that way. Let's see. This 2022. What's up, Marcus Gary? This 2022 class may be Coach O's best. Yeah, I agree. It's a really good class, yo. Especially if we could get Wiggins, the guy from Madison Prep. I mean, if you watch the tape with him going at it with Will Campbell, like, that was a whole lot of fun. You know, that's what you call a matchup. Like, that's what you call. And it's funny because I seen Wiggins on a basketball court. I went to my alma mater. I went to the state basketball championship game. St. Martinville played against Madison Prep in the state championship in basketball, and Madison Prep basically put Wiggins out there to be basically to be an intimidation factor. They put him in the game for a little while just to kind of scare people. And I mean, the guy is was what he looks like a defensive end. Let me just say that. I mean, big, strong, big arms, big solid kid. You could definitely see him coming off that edge and creating havoc. So yeah, man, we get him. It just really makes this thing a whole even more and more better, yo. Giannis a trip, man. Giannis up there trying to break the rim, man. He done had two dunks where he trying to he frustrated. Like he looked frustrated on both of those dunks, yo. He looked absolutely frustrated on both of those dunks. Let's see. I'd rather have an 18 playoff. Yeah, I mean eight is cool too. Eight is cool too. Eight is definitely cool. But eight is cool, and then you have five play eight, and six play seven, and stuff like that, and those well, no. You see, with eight, see, the only thing with eight, everybody would have to play a first round. Like everybody would have to play. I like 12 because it gives us. It's like the top four earn a bye. I like rewarding teams, that did well to win a championship without playing as many games. So it's like in the NFL. Well, they went to 14 this year, but it's like in the NFL, you had 12 teams. The top four teams get a bye. Now it's 14 and only the top two get a bye. But it was for many years it was 12 teams and the top four got a bye. So I'm for it. I'm cool with it. Uh, recruiting about to get a lot tighter now. Oh, it is. It definitely is. Wiggins look nasty. Oh yeah, he looks like a typical defensive end. He looks like a typical defensive end, yo. Like somebody that could just go out there. He could go on He looked like he could put on an LSU jersey right now and go rush the quarterback. like, and especially you get him with a guy like a Andre Carter, who was a top 10 NFL pick, was a really good player, made a couple of Pro Bowls, defensive end. Get him working with him and getting and understanding his physical. Andre Carter could understand his physical traits. So when you get that aspect of it, I mean, it's awesome. Now Giannis getting out of hand. Now you done had the dunks. Now he feeling good. Now he done shot the three, and obviously he bricked it. But yeah, man, it's he gotta get him. He gotta get him, yo. Let's see. What's up, Alexis Dubac? Appreciate you tuning in. Hi, what's going on? Coach O has to keep Wiggins home. Yeah, especially since he's a D-line coach at heart. Exactly. Like, do you know what Coach like Coach O also? Not just Andre Carter. Coach O also. LSU gotta have that D-line, man. LSU gotta have these pass rushers. When it's third down, and seven, in Death Valley, and you're playing, you're playing like what, like an Alabama or Auburn, a Florida or somebody, and the crowd gets loud on third down and seven. Man, you need that guy that's gonna put his hand in the dirt and go get that quarterback, yo. Go get that quarterback so we could hear Chinese bandits. What I'm saying? Go get that quarterback so we could hear Chinese bandit and do all this little thing we be doing, yo. Gotta get him. Gotta get him, yo. Gotta get him. And I think we got a real shot at him. I didn't really look at his recruiting as far as who's hot and who's cold. Obviously, with him being at the camp, obviously that's a great sign. But I definitely think we should really try hard to keep not only keeping him in state, you're keeping him in city. Like he's in Baton Rouge already. So that definitely would make it definitely make it worthwhile. Mason Smith, Wiggins, Ajari, Jacqueline Roy, better watch out. Oh yeah, that's nice. Like that's a really, really nice, defensive line right there. That's a really, really nice defensive line right there. If you get that, yo. So that's why, you know, we gotta get him in, man. Giannis shot an air ball and a free throw. My goodness. So that's why we definitely gotta let's see. That's why we definitely gotta keep Wiggins in city. you know. We gotta keep him in city, basically. Let's see. Let's see. He already got invited to the All American Bowl. Let's see what's up with the anything on recruiting with Wiggins. Anything up with that to see Giannis out there playing. My Giannis is frustrated, man. Giannis out there playing bullet ball, trying to run through people. Like he out there really just trying to run through people and play bullet ball, yo. Let's see. Yeah, they got a hot cold on Quincy Wiggins. Da, 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 da. Well, right now, I mean, they feel like LSU is really the only real contender right now. Obviously, Alabama in the mix, Florida, Oregon, Texas, but right now they feel like it's always LSU or bust right now for Quincy Wiggins, which is great. But all right, y'all, man. Let me run. Greatly appreciate y'all tuning in. I sincerely apologize, man. I was not prepared as much as I should have been for this call-in show. I take full responsibility for that. I thought it was much simpler than it ended up being, but I promise next Thursday we're gonna have a better call-in show. Which even though it's a call-in show, man, if I'm not talking to a caller, I still interact with everyone, in the live chats. But next week, I'm gonna try to find a way to have the number up on there so it could get pinned, so I don't have to say it every 5 minutes. But shout out to the couple of callers I had tonight, man. It was fun. Look forward to doing it next week, yo. Live Q&A Monday, same time, 6 Central. Call-in show next week, 5 Central. If I'll just let y'all know, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.